Well, I appreciate you guys being here. I know it's a wet and dreary day out there, but thanks for y'all being here. Very pleased with our win. Excited for the players, the staff. Thought both of them did a great job in preparation in our open week, and it carried over to our week of practice. As long as we continue to practice the way we do, I think we're going to give ourselves a chance in a lot of football games. Thought the offense, defense, and special teams came out, especially in the first half, and played well. And we wanted to continue to get some people some reps in the second half, and we did. So overall, really excited about the win, and excited to move forward. To get us to 6-2 and to keep running what we got to do to try to get to where we want to go. And so very happy with our players and the coaches. So with that, I'll open it up for any questions.
So with your week off, then being able to get those guys reps today, how does that help you move forward for these last 3 games? I mean, these 3 games should be tough.
Well, they're all going to be tough, and they're all tough, really. And so it just provides depth. It helps us. Some guys got in on some special teams. Some guys got in late in the game or in the second half, and we can now go and really evaluate what they did and how they reacted and teach some things. I think for them, it gives them a spark. They taste the field. They taste some success, in being on the field. And whether it's a failure of their assignment or how they did some things, it's still a success in being out there, because it's hard to get on a college football field, and it's competitive. And so I think that part of it, for them working hard and going through all that, will really help us out as we go into our stretch run.
What do you think about your defense, especially Davion Ross, another pick six, start of the season? What were your thoughts on that?
Well, it's a funny story. We share a room where we transition from our pregame meal to our recruiting event, and so not at the same time, so they're never together. So we're good there. But there was some stuff set out for them to buy, and Davion went over there and grabbed a bag of Doritos, and I said on the Colonel walk, I said, "Hey man," and I said, "Those Doritos weren't for you," and I said, "So you better get one today." He said, "I got you." And he got me. So I guess I'll have Cool Ranch Doritos for him every game from here on out. But, Davion's just, you saw it last year. He's got talent. You see it this year in the fact that he's learning how to play the position. And now he's getting more and more comfortable with the calls and understanding what they're trying to do to him. And so, he's going to give up plays. He gave up one 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. But, he's kind of got that mentality that you got to have at that position that, bad things are going to happen, but you can continue. You can change the game with one play, and that's what he did. And, I don't know if he changed the game, but he put us up 2 scores. They go right back out there and get a stop, and we go back down and go up 3 scores and start the thing rolling a little bit. So really proud of him, because he really fought being a corner, and now it's like he's never played anything but corner. He's happy where he's at, and he's enjoying it. And we give him a chance to return the ball, so it gives him another chance to get the ball in his hands. So really proud of him.
Coach, what's it like in your 5th win in a row? What does this say for EKU football?
Well, I think it's just a testament to our players and our staff, to be honest with you. I mean, for me, yeah, it's great. Winning is fun, all right, and the alternative is not fun. But I think it says there's a bunch of men in that locker room, both coaches and players and support staff and everybody that's – I feel like we're rowing the boat the same way, and we're not fighting against each other. And so, for me, that's the satisfying part a little bit is, everybody's going towards the same goal, and I think it's very important that you do that in an organization. So, for other things, we don't look at the scoreboard. We don't look at all that other stuff, because in 7 more days we can be humbled. And so we have to continue to do what we've been doing.
One of the young guys that seemed to be making plays tonight was Caleb Mundy.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't been getting to play a whole lot earlier this season. He's one of those guys that's stepping up for you. What are you seeing out of him and the other younger guys that are getting around?
Well, I think both him and Jalen Hurd at linebacker position. We've got 2 good inside linebackers in Bailey and Hairston, and those guys get the majority of the reps because they've been playing well. But we want to get some time, give them some time off and let them continue to be fresh in the 4th quarter. And Caleb started a lot last year for us, so for him to take the role that he's been in for most of the season, it's probably been really tough on him. And I respect him for the way he's handling it, and I appreciate the way he's handled it because. He's not been a distraction. He comes to work every day. He wants to play. We get that. Everybody wants to play. He got his opportunity to play some more tonight because he earned it in practice. He earned it in open week. And, he produced. So it'll continue to provide more and more confidence in us to take, Kyle or Eli out and put him, and Jalen's done the same thing. So we're pleased with them. There's other young guys that got to play. There's some young, we went into our third string in the D-line some, and, those guys got to play a lot, 10, 12 reps. So I think that was good for them too.
Yeah, and it was wet out there too, but the offense still good pass the ball and get some touchdowns in the air. So how did the offense do there handling conditions?
I think they did well. I think we had the one turnover, best I can remember, was at the end on the post ball, and it was, we were trying to work cord. Obviously the game was pretty much in hand, but we wanted Cord to get his reps. Of course, he played receiver, made the great catch on the sideline over there, and then the run after catch. And Cord's such a good athlete and such a great person to have in our locker room and on our football team. We're lucky to have him, and we wanted to get him some reps at quarterback, make sure we're good there as we continue to go forward. He deserves every rep he gets, and he'll continue to work in both packages, and we're excited about that. And they did a nice job. Our theme going in was protect the football. We knew we couldn't give them stolen possessions, and we did that for the most part.
Does Cord see the opportunity at receiver as one that could be one that boosts his future? Because, that catch today was phenomenal.
Well, you got to remember, he played center field.
Yeah.
He can track a ball. He can do some things like that. I think he does. I think he knows he can, he's the one that came to us and told us that, because we were like, he wants to play quarterback, blah, 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 blah. And he went to Trent, and him and Trent have a phenomenal relationship, and he expressed that he could help us win some games. And we said, okay. We think you can too, but right now you're in, a backup role at quarterback, but we'll continue to watch it and monitor it. And we developed we've got two other guys that we're developing in the third slot to kind of be that guy if we permanently can move him. But that probably won't happen this year because of where we're at, but he'll continue to play in both roles.
All right, Coach, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Y'all be safe. Happy trick-or-treating.
That's what you started for today.
All right, Davion, I'll start with you. Something about that side of the field, man. All three of them pretty much the identical part of the field. Is there anything about that part of the field, or is it just opportunities arise?
Honestly, I really don't know, but every home game we play, I'm going to keep going on that side just to get more and more.
Thoughts as soon as you got that pass? There's nobody in front of you. So, you were thinking about your celebration? What were you thinking about on your way there?
Really, I was excited because, it's been, 3 games before I had another one, so I was really ready to get another one.
And you had to take care of those Doritos that coach
Yeah.
Dakota, multi-catch, touchdown game for you. How did that feel? To get those, especially in those conditions out there, being windy and wet.
It was good. O-line held up well today, obviously. Parker put it where it needed to be, and Coach Wells preaches all the time, playmakers make plays and go make plays, and that's what we did today.
Talk about the energy and momentum. You all came out with running in the first half, and you just ran with it.
Sorry. That's what we can do when we start fast. When the offense scores on the first drive of the game, it gives defense momentum, and then obviously our defense is going to do what they do, and we just feed off of that. Every day in practice is a competition between us, and we just keep building each week.
Dakota, it was a career day for your young tight end career. Most catches in a game that you've had, most yards in a game that you've had, first multi-catch, touchdown catch game that you had as well. Are you aware of that stuff on the field, or is that stuff that you find out later?
That's stuff I find out later. Obviously my family blowing on my phone, friends and stuff like that. But, I was in the right spot at the right time and made the plays that needed to be made.
Dave, sorry, go ahead.
Davion, talk to me about the defense, holding it to only 10 points in the game, especially late in the game too. When you got your backups in there, talk about how key those were. Those final moments of having good defense.
At halftime, Coach Johnson came in and, he told us, don't look at the scoreboard, just play ball, and everybody stepped up and we played ball.
Davion, Coach mentioned it again this week, just about your transition to cornerback and how just natural you are at the position. I'm sure you talked about this before, but now that you're really settled in the corner, I know you're still learning a couple things here and there. You seem to be seeing the field great. How do you feel about where you're at as a cornerback right now?
Honestly, I Feel pretty good. You know, it's my second season playing corner. You know, obviously there's a lot more things I got to learn, but I'm gonna get better.
Dakota, moving from quarterback to tight end, do you feel like that kind of gives you a better connection with McKinney now?
Yeah, obviously me and Park have a great connection on and off the field. But yeah, coming from quarterback, defenses are pretty easy to read. So a lot of the time I know what Parker's thinking, and so I just try to read his mind and be where I'm supposed to be.
I guess, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.